Tonight, Donald Trump dramatically whisked off stage after a possible assassination attempt at a Pennsylvania campaign rally. According to the AP, in a race against time, the Secret Service rushed to protect Trump, swiftly moving him out of the affected area and into his motorcade, which he later departed the venue. The president has reportedly sustained an injury to his right ear. A spokesperson for the U.S. Secret Service has confirmed the former president is secure. AP is reporting Donald Trump was taken to a nearby hospital to receive care. Now, information continues to pour in detailing just what happened today in Pennsylvania. Let's break down what we know so far. Officials briefed on the investigation told ABC News that the incident on the eve of the Republican National Convention was being investigated as a possible assassination attempt. And there were live rounds that were apparently fired from outside the security perimeter. Butler County District Attorney Richard A. Goldinger told ABC News the possible assassination attempt on the former president left at least one bystander dead, and according to officials, the shooter, who officials said apparently fired multiple rounds from outside the venue security perimeter, is also dead. The AP is reporting law enforcement recovered an AR-styled rifle at the scene. An eyewitness from the rally shared his reaction to the chaos.
We just heard like a bullet, and you just seen him like swipe his ear there, you know. The next thing you know, you heard other bullets, and he fell. Then there's like probably like 3 or more shots, you know, and then you just seen the crowd like just look over at the bleachers there, you know, and then it just got crazy there. I mean, it was so scary.
The Secret Service, FBI, and ATF are still hard at work putting together the pieces of today's event. And here's what we are still working to confirm. Right now, we don't know the identity of the shooter, the motive, or the identity of the bystander who lost their life. We still do not have confirmed the source of the former president's injuries, though on his Truth Social account, he claims he was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of his right ear. Now, President Biden spoke this evening, revealing he's tried to reach out to Trump, as well as condemning the possible attack.
But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. Everybody must condemn it. Everybody.
Now, since the news of the incident broke, state leaders and politicians right here in Iowa have been weighing in with their support for former President Trump. Connor, you've been monitoring that. What are they sharing with Iowans tonight? Yeah, well, Larissa, to your point, the support for former President Trump happened immediately all over social media. We'll get here right here to Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds' caption on her personal X account saying, "Pray for Donald Trump and pray for our country," with a photo of the former president pumping his fist in the air while Secret Service agents pulled him off a stage at the rally. She later released a statement saying this assassination attempt on a former president, current nominee for president, and leader of the Republican Party marks a dark day in American history. Kevin and I are grateful that President Trump is safe and doing well. We will continue to pray for him and his family, as well as those who were shot and the family of the individual who was killed. Other state leaders, as you mentioned, Larissa, have been showing support for former President Trump as well. All 4 of Iowa's U.S. representatives sending their thoughts and prayers to the former president and his family, including Representative Randy Feenstra, Representative Marionette Miller Meeks asking all Americans to pray for the recovery of President Trump. Ashley Hinson, who represents northeastern Iowa, saying the same, pray for President Trump. And our hearts are with President Trump, his family, and everyone endangered, Representative Zach Nunn added. Now, both of Iowa's U.S. senators also released statements. Senator Joni Ernst also sending prayers to the former president and thanking the Secret Service for its swift response. Senior U.S. Senator Chuck Grassley also thanking the Secret Service for its selflessness and bravery. One of Iowa's Democratic leaders, State Representative Jennifer Converse, said she's glad to hear former President Trump is safe, adding, "It can't be said enough, political violence has no place in our country." Iowa's Attorney General Brenda Byrd, who has spent a lot of time with the former president, also showing support for Trump, posting the picture of him with his fist in the air, captioning, "God bless President Trump." And finally, former U.S. Attorney General Matt Whitaker, who was in office during Trump's presidency, said, "Praying for my friend Donald Trump." And Trump's campaign also issued an update on the former president's health in the past couple hours, saying he's fine and he's being checked out at a local medical facility. And the RNC also, that's scheduled for Monday, that's when Trump is set to receive the Republican nomination officially. ABC News saying that they're reporting the convention will go on as planned and Trump will be attending. Connor, thank you for that information. And as we work to collect all of the details of this possible assassination investigation, we will bring them to you right here on air and online at weareiowa.com.